And I'm so excited about this next act. I've only been able to see the videos of our next act. I've never seen it in person, so I can't wait to see it here virtually. We have Johnny Piers and the Muttville Comix, and they're coming on right now. They have appeared on Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Also, you might have seen them on Late Night with David Letterman. That's going back just a little bit. And they have performed at expos and festivals across the country. Johnny, we are so happy to have you here. This is Johnny Piers and the Muttville Comix team.
All right. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's welcome everybody to the show. Junior. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. So right now we have to open the door so we can start the show. Ready? And now we're going to do a magic trick. Come on, Pee-wee. Pee-wee. Pee-wee will disappear on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Disappear. Disappear. Help. Hey. Hey. He didn't disappear. Let's hear from Pee-wee. But right now, the amazing Izzy. Come on, Izzy. She'll knock the bowling pins down. Izzy, Izzy, what are you doing? Izzy, what are you doing, Izzy? That's good, girl. Okay, Izzy. And now, Izzy, the only dog in the world to jump over a hurdle. Izzy, in slow motion. Come on, Mike. Mike, jump over the hurdle in slow motion. What a good boy. Okay. But right now, amazing. Girl, hey, girl, jump, jump, girl, jump. What are you doing? Girl. And a good girl. Okay. And now, Mr. Mike is the only dog in the world to ride a skateboard backwards. Come on. All right, let's hear it for Mike. And now, the amazing little puppy. Come on, puppy. All right, let's hear it for Puppy. Where's Noodles? Come on, Noodles. This is our skateboarding basset hound, the amazing Noodles. Come on, Noodles. Come on, Noodles. Good boy. Let's hear it for Noodles. All right. And now, on with the show. Let's hear it for Puppy. Say hello to Pee-wee and Jenny. And maybe, come on, Sandy. All right. Good girl. Come on, Puppy, jump. Puppy, jump. I'll help you. Puppy, help. All right. Come on, lady. Lady, jump. What are you doing? Lady, you're supposed to jump. Oh, wait a minute. I better help you. Up. All right, let's hear for Lady. Come on, girl. Jump. Good girl. Come on, girl. Going. One more. Come on, girl. Jump. Hey. And now the star of the show, Mr. Noodles. Come on, Noodles. Come on, Noodles. Come. Noodles, you're a bad boy. Noodles. Noodles. You're a bad boy. You're a bad boy. Okay, Noodles, jump. One more time, Noodles. Noodles. Noodles, one more time. Come on. Noodles. Wait a minute. Let's hear for Noodles. And now, the amazing Sandy. Come on, Sandy. Good girl. Come on, Sandy. Good girl. Come on, Sandy. All the way up. What a good girl. Come on, Sandy. Come on, Sandy. Come on, Sandy. Good girl. Come on, Sandy. Easy does it. Good girl. She's almost to the top. The amazing, incredible little Sandy. What a good girl. But right now, say hello to Julie. Come on, Julie. Here we go. Let's try that again. Are you ready? The amazing Julie. Here we go. All right, let's hear it for Julie. And now, on with the show. Here we go. Say hello to Luigi. Come on, Luigi. Come on, Luigi. What a good boy. Up. Up. One more time. Let's hear it for Luigi. And now, our dancing Dachshund Hound. Come on, Noodles. Come on, Noodles. He loves to dance. Come on, Noodles. Noodles. Come on, Dad. Come on. The amazing Noodles. And now, say hello to Sandy. The amazing Sandy. All right. What a good girl. And now, the star of the show. Let's hear it for Lady. One more time, huh? All right. And now, the oldest member of the show, say hello to Junior. Junior. Junior, do the hoop. Junior, jump through the hoop. Come on. Hey. Come on, Junior. Hey. Junior, why won't you jump through the hoop? Junior, why won't you jump? Oh, no. He quit. Let's hear it for Junior. Maybe we can get Izzy to jump. Come on, Izzy. Izzy. Izzy, jump to the hoop. Izzy. Hey! That's okay. I think it's time to get this show rolling. So here we go. Come on, lady. Get this show rolling. There we go. All right. Thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this time I'd like to explain. A lot of people ask me, where do you get your dogs? It's not your turn. And how do you train them? Well, it's very easy. We start off with normal treats. And what are you doing, Frankie? Frankie, it's not your turn. But you know what? We're going to go right to the chase with little Mike. Come here, Mike. Mike will perform a back somersault right in front of your very eyes. Mike, you fell asleep. Wake up, Mike. Wake up, Mike. Hey! Let's hear from Mike, everybody. All right. And now Mike will do his world famous handstand trick. Come on, Mike. Are you ready? Up, 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 up. All right. This world famous handstand trick. Let's hear it for little Mike, everybody. Hey, we're having such a great time.
Yay!
But right now, I want you to meet and say hello to all the little dogs. Here come the little dogs. Come on, guys. Come on. Here come the little dogs. Come on. You're not little. No, you're not little. That wasn't your trick. But right now, we're going to have a little fun on their slide. They love to play on the slide. So here we go. Come on, guys. Let's play on your slide. Come on. Come on, Noodles. Come on, Noodles. You can do it. Come on, Noodles. Come on, Noodles. You can do it. Izzy, help him out. All right. Let's hear it for Noodles. All right. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Jump. Mike, go down the slide. You're going the wrong way, Mike. Mike, going the wrong way. Mike. All right. Let's hear it for Mike. Lady, no, it's not your turn. Lady, it's not your turn. Hey, stop, lady. Tell her to stop. Oh, no. Oh, hey. Tell her. Hey. All right, let's hear it for Lady. You know, ladies and gentlemen, Lady was found running down a highway, and I was so happy to find her and adopt her as part of the show. But you know what? Lady is a big show-off. So she will now perform her world-famous trick, the amazing Lady. Whoops. Good more. Good more. I think I need glasses. Wait a minute. Let's try that again. Here we go. The amazing Lady. Up. 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 All right. Let's hear it for Lady. Thank you so much. And now, I will perform the hardest trick in the show. And I hope you enjoy it. This is the hardest trick. Here we go. Okay. This is the hardest trick in the show. These are my best friends in the whole life. Are you ready? Okay, I think we're ready. All right. That was the hardest trick in the show today. But right now, it's time to do the grand finale. Watch closely. This is the trick that took years to perfect. The amazing hard wife. Watch now as Izzy will attempt to rescue her little toy baby from this dangerous high water. Let's give it up for Izzy. Come on, Izzy. Izzy up. Izzy. Come on, Izzy. She will now rescue her little toy baby from the dangerous high water. Come on, Izzy. She's a good girl. Come on, Izzy. What is he? Complete trust between dog and man. Here's your baby. Rescue your baby. That's a good girl. All right. All right. Come on. Good girl, Lizzie. All right. Let's get up and Lizzie, everybody. And here comes Sandy. Come on, Sandy. Sandy. Sandy up. Come on, Sandy. What a good girl. Sandy will now attempt to walk across the highway and jump to the danger. Whoop! Oh, fire. Let's give it up for Sandy. Good girl. Come on, Julie. Good girl. Julie. And now this is the grand finale. Watch closely. This is an amazing trick. Easy does it. Amazing! Let's hear it for Sandy and Julie. Here we go. All the way to the top. Easy does it. Easy does it. She will now do her incredible hand dive. Julie up. Yeah! And now. Here we go. Sandy. How about a nice hand for the Muttville? Happy birthday, everybody. We hope you had a great time here at the Streamathon featuring the Muttville Comix. Thank you so much. All right.
Johnny, that was amazing.
Did you like it?
That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yeah. I just want to know, because I know you're doing that from your garage. How big is your garage? That's like the size of my house.
Yeah, this is my garage. This is my garage.
So is this the first time? Is this the first time that you have ever done your show live from your garage?
First time.
It went very well. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
So you've been on all kinds of different late night shows, and I mean you're a really famous team. So how'd you get started doing
Disneyland? I started off with my father selling cotton candy at the circus, and I became a clown on Ringling Brothers. Went to the clown college, and I was a clown on Ringling Brothers, and that's why I call it the Muttville Comix, because a lot of it's comedy stuff.
And how many of your little stars do you have behind there? I was trying to count, but I couldn't tell exactly.
16.
Is that even legal to have that many dogs in one house?
No.
We won't tell anybody. Just watching will know. What is that like to feed and provide for? I mean, how do you even walk 16 dogs?
I have a big pen, an exercise pen, and I have an air-conditioned place for them, and they're very comfortable. They're more comfortable than me, as a matter of fact.
That sounds about right. So I know not only are you guys performing, but obviously right now, like doing live shows, it's impossible because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Yeah. You're one of the benefiting businesses that have applied for a grant. So just tell our viewers who are considering donating, like, what would a grant for you guys help you with? And like,
that would be so wonderful to have them help, because all of our shows got canceled, have no work. So we really don't know what to do. So we just appreciate everybody viewing and tuning in and supporting this great event.
Well, we appreciate you being on the show. I mean, that's a high caliber performance team. My dogs are super lazy. They're probably sleeping at home right now. I don't think they would do any of that.
They probably would. It just takes time.
Now my co-host here and our executive producer, now she has a dog, Rex, and if you're watching later today, he's got a lot of energy. I think you could probably teach him a thing or two and maybe wear him out and take him off Jen's hands for a little bit. He's been interrupting her home office work life.
Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine Rex tightrope walking, but I would love to see it.
Sounds like a challenge.
I'm actually, all these puppies, I got to go home and get him. He needs to be here with me.
Yeah, you'll see him later on the show. So real quick, you know, I really appreciate you taking some time today and being with us. What kind of process do you go through? You mentioned like you've added dogs along the way. Some that you even found on the road. I assume most or all are rescues. And how do you work with them and train them to do your show? Or is that top secret?
What you do, you become their friend first and you establish trust. Without that, you might as well give it up. So you have to have the trust, become their friend. And I always tell people when you rehearse any kind of a trick, make sure the dog is adaptable to that trick. You know, like if you want him to jump, make sure he's got longer legs. And if they can jump, they have a little bit of agility. Always 5 minutes a day and always reward them and give them treats. Then the next day, they'll be really happy to try anything for you. But as long as they're your friend first, that's the important thing, I find. That's my key.
That's a great key. I mean, we love our pets. You know, pets are our livelihood. And they're providing a lot of love and support right now through, you know, some really tough times for some people. You know, and like you said, your business has been impacted. So many of these businesses that we have that are participating in this fundraiser have been impacted significantly. And these are businesses that provide entertainment, but not only entertainment, but essential services and contribute to the livelihood of our pets and the welfare of our pets. So, you know, I appreciate you taking your time today. An amazing show. I had not seen it in person, only by video. And I'm super impressed. I can't be more impressed.
We're so very happy to do the show for you, to create a lot of interest in the pet industry and try to create some awareness also. It takes a lot of care to take care of all the animals. And we appreciate everybody viewing also. Thank you.
Absolutely. And if our viewers have the capacity to donate, if you liked that performance, on Facebook, there is a link to donate. All of the donations are 100% tax deductible. They are managed by our fiscal agent, the Players Philanthropy Fund. It's a 501c3 registered in all 50 states across the country. So if you can donate, if you enjoyed Johnny's performance and you have the ability to donate $1 or $5 or $10, whatever it is, every little bit's going to help us raise funds for all of these needy businesses as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Johnny, thank you so much. Really appreciate having you on the show. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. And hopefully we can get some relief funds out to you real soon. And I want to give a shout out to your most essential worker, your camera person, Rebecca. That's a lot to follow, and she has quite a steady hand there.
Thank you so much for the support, and we will talk to you soon.